Hey Jay, Coach Santiago here. Our focus for today, after looking at this video, would be timing. And our definition of timing, or excuse me, our checkpoint I should say, for timing is our front foot coming down. There's nothing we can do with our hands, okay, and initiating contact with the baseball until our foot comes down. So issue number one is let's get this thing down sooner, because as you can tell, this is a batting practice pitch here. Our foot is down and we're already in our swing, okay? And what we talked about in our hitting speech was we go from our stance, which is this phase right here, we should automatically go into our power position stance here, but we want to make sure that we separate our power position stance and our power position phase from our swing phase. And as you can tell, there's no separation here. And the reason there's no separation is your foot's getting down here. Brain says to itself, uh-oh, ball's here, got to get going. And all of a sudden, as you can tell, look at the trajectory here. All right, you had to kind of rush to get to this ball. All right, and we didn't square it up. We didn't hit it clean. Even in batting practice, kind of roll that pitch right over. Okay. Now, I've obviously seen you hit now for a while. I know you do a pretty good job of squaring balls up, especially in batting practice, okay? But what this is, I wanted to pick this particular swing just to show you, you've got a lot of moving parts in your swing. You don't have a traditional, pretty quiet swing. Now, you can get away with all these things as long as when you're in this position, number one, our hand should still be back here, and we should be still viewing the baseball, which means we're going to have to get this foot down soon enough or early enough to allow us to get that separation in the phase of seeing the baseball that we need. Okay? We do not want to have a stance and swing. Stance and swing with no separation between those, and definitely want to have a very solid, what I like to call power position prior to starting our swing. Okay, so my biggest thing is I don't have a problem with what you do before you hit here. I would like to see you be a little bit more quiet, and if we're going to have this much movement, not a problem. Let's make sure we get our foot down before the ball's in flight so that we don't have to do this right here, which is rush to the zone and kind of come around the baseball and hit weak ground balls. Okay, we want to be able to drive balls in gaps and alleys, and in batting practice, be able to hit 75% of the balls, up to the middle, through the middle of the field, left center, right center gap. It's a controlled environment. Okay, but not a bad job. Keep up the good work, and we'll keep working.